Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great.
You doing fine today? And so today, oh, you still haven't turned. Oh, good, interesting. So I know I've talked to you more than once. Okay, so we're gonna read a story. Okay, let me get our story. Share the story for you. Do
Dogs? Not dogs again.
what?
Why we just read the story about dogs?
Oh,
Auditor.
oh, did you want to read it again?
No.
Oh no, I have other stories. That's not the only story. Yeah,
Another story like last day we read about silly bear.
mhm.
Remember?
There was the bear that was they fixed him, right? Oh,
Yes.
mhm. Yeah, I have lots of stories here. Why don't I let you choose a story? Do you want to choose the story?
Yes.
Okay, here, I'm gonna get really big. Okay, I'm going to
Hmm.
pick a story. Okay.
Hmm. Story. This one.
Oh, what's the title? What's it say?
Too small.
It's too small. Okay, what number is it? One, two, three, four, five. Is it in this row? Is it in the first row, the second row, or the
The first row.
is it the first row? So is it one, two, three, four, five, six, seven?
6.
Six. Ooh, groundhog goes outside. There's a holiday in America called Groundhog's Day. Have you ever heard of Groundhog's Day?
Not yet.
No? Okay, you're going to learn about it. Because Groundhog's Day is on February 2nd. And right now it's February 24th. So, for Groundhog Day, they say that the groundhog can predict the weather. So, if the groundhog comes out of his home, he lives underground, he comes out, he looks around. If he sees his shadow, he goes, ah! And he goes back inside. And that means there will be 6 more weeks of winter. And if he comes out, hmm, no shadow, then it will be an early spring. Yep. And this year, the groundhog saw his shadow. So he said 6 more weeks of winter. But we'll see what this groundhog does. Ooh, so there's the groundhog. I can make that. There we go. That's a little bit bigger. Make it a little bit bigger. No, this way.
Bigger, bigger, bigger.
Is that better? Okay. And I can zoom in on parts like this. So it was written by Karen Mockler and illustrated by Arthur Lynn. So you have a groundhog goes outside.
Outside.
Mhm.
It was this.
Yep, deep.
Yes, deep for winter.
Yeah,
The,
we'll go back and
the
check it later.
school was warmed,
Worry, like
worried. He got he
couldn't.
couldn't
Mhm.
find his snow. His,
Anywhere.
his snow anywhere.
Yeah, shadow. Yep, the shadow.
Shadow.
It's like when it blocks you, like you can see the bear's shadow on me. There's a
Yes.
shadow. I can see the bear's shadow. So he's looking for his shadow. And so the word, if it's FOR, it's or it's OF. It sounds like of,
Uh,
of, mhm,
um,
of. So right
um.
now it is winter.
But I
So
can see his shadow here.
yeah, you can see his shadow. I know, but why can't he see it? I don't know. So why is the groundhog worried?
Because he don't know where is his shadow.
Yeah, he can't find his shadow. Yep, they have couldn't. Couldn't means could not.
No.
Couldn't. Hmm? And anywhere. That means he looked lots of different places and couldn't find it. Where is he looking?
He's looking for his shadow.
Yeah, but where? Where is he looking? What?
Uh,
He's like, is it under?
he's
It's a
looking
rug.
under the rug.
Yeah, it's like, is it under the rug? Yeah, where is it? Hmm.
Have you seen my shadow? Girls asked Dad. When did you see it last? Dad.
Dad asked.
Dad asked.
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 Yeah, it sounds like a T at the end. Asked. Asked.
Asked.
Yeah, asked.
Asked.
So, now he's gonna ask his mom.
Have you seen my shadow? Gus asked Mom. Go,
Go
go back. Uh, silly.
step,
Uh,
step
step by step. Uh,
until.
until you find it. Mom said.
Hmm. So, what does mom want Gus to do?
Uh, go back to see his shadow.
So, when his mom says go back step by step, she's like, think, they call it retrace your steps. Go back. Where were you earlier? Like, go back. I was in my bedroom, and before that, I was in the front room. Before that, so going back to all the places he has been. Have you?
Have you seen my shadow? Gus asked. Uh, yeah.
Try.
Gus try looking where you left it. Gus said.
Grace. So her name is Grace. This is Gus's sister. Do you think that's very helpful? Where is it? I don't know. Look where you left it. Will that help him find it? Do you think that will help him find his shadow?
No.
No. And he like, Mom, I can't find my book. Well, look where you left it. I don't know where I left it. That does not help, right? You don't know.
Yes.
Ooh, what are they doing?
They're pressing their teeth.
Yeah, so it looks like they're getting ready for bed. Gonna brush their teeth. Oh no.
Uh, Gus stop looking. Help.
So he began
began to shout. Has uh,
Anybody
anybody uh,
seen
seen what?
seen?
Seen my shadow?
So yeah, when they put it in all big letters, all capital letters, means they're yelling. Ah!
Have you tried,
Tried.
tried looking out at that? Yes,
Asked Dad.
at that.
Mhm.
Uh, yes.
So Gus hadn't.
Hadn't,
Yeah, so abbreviation for had not.
had,
Hadn't. Yeah.
hadn't gone out in month,
Hadn't been outside in
outside in
months.
months,
Mhm.
months. Uh, maybe
So he
he
hadn't.
has
Oh, you
no
skipped it. Wait,
was
you skipped a
out
line. You skipped a line. So Gus hadn't been outside in months.
months.
He
He
hadn't.
had
Hadn't.
had hadn't
Hadn't.
hadn't seen his shadow in months. Maybe he saw
Shadow.
his shadows was out
Side. Side.
outside.
Mhm. So, do you think his shadow is outside?
Yes,
Why would his shadow be outside? What? What's this?
his shadow is sun.
Oh, the sun. Yeah, the sun and bright light. We need that. We light to make shadows,
He's
right?
the bright light
Yeah.
and shadows. He's the
Yeah.
shadow.
It's when something blocks the light, it makes a shadow underneath, right? Makes a
Yes,
darker area.
I can see his shadow.
Yes. So it says Gus
Yes, yes, felt proud.
his the burrow. So burrow
Proud.
is his house under the ground. So Gus left the burrow.
Yes, left the burrow and
Burrow.
went out as soon as he did. Some uh,
Someone
someone big to eat
began to
to
cheer.
children,
Yeah,
uh,
children
children
waved.
waved and jumped up and down. He
People
people show photos,
shot photos.
shot photos of him.
Hmm.
They all look really happy.
Hmm. Ooh, look at that. They're all waiting to see the groundhog. Because Gus
Gus
forgot
forgot about his shadow. Gus was a star.
Gus was a star. They're all there to see him.
Back
So back
in burrow.
the burrow.
The burrow. He found
Family
family
gathered
gathered
around him.
around him.
Mhm. Gus
Gus
grinned
grinned from
ear
ear to near. Did you find it?
asked.
Asked Mom.
So, what does that mean? He grinned. Gus grinned from ear to ear. What does that mean? He grinned from ear to ear. Yeah. What does that mean?
I don't know.
It means he had a really big smile. They're saying it was so big it reached his ears. Not really. They're saying it's like a really, really, really big smile. So he's happy. Did he find his shadow?
Yes,
You think he did?
yes. Here's his shadow on the floor.
Oh, but he's not seeing it. Because he said that Gus forgot about his shadow. So, did he see his shadow?
No,
No. Why is he happy?
because he's in the snow.
Is he happy because there's snow?
No,
No, there's snow, but that's not why he's happy. What made him happy? Who else is there? Who's there?
everybody.
Yeah, there were people. Lots of people. They were waiting to see him. He's like, oh, wow, I'm a star. I'm famous. So he was excited. What?
Fight what as good.
Oh, see, he completely forgot about his shadow. So in that one, the groundhog did not see his shadow.
Good job.
That means it would be an early spring. So what happens right after Gus shouts at his family? Does anyone know where my shadow is? What happens next? Did Mom tell him not to worry? Did Sister tell him to look where he left it? Did Dad ask him if he looked outside?
His dad said, look outside.
Hey, have you looked outside? But it would be hard for a groundhog to see his shadow in his burrow because it's supposed to be dark in a burrow. Real groundhogs don't have light in their burrow or fires. So why does Gus think he is a star?
Because many people around him.
Yes. So let's see. People help him find his shadow. People take pictures of him. His family gathers around him. Which one of those made him think he was a star?
People take photos of him.
Yeah, they're taking pictures of him. And he's like, oh, wow, I'm famous. Then, which of the following details about Gus is realistic, meaning it could really happen in real life? Gus wears warm clothes in winter. Gus talks using the same words as people. Gus lives in a burrow.
Just leaving a burrow.
Yes, a real groundhog, not a cartoon fake one. A real groundhog lives in a burrow too. They dig a hole in the ground, although their burrow does not have a kitchen and a bathroom and furniture and lights, right?
Yes.
Just dirt. So, how does Gus change by the end of the story? That Gus becomes excited, so he stops worrying about his shadow. Gus becomes sad because he will never find his shadow. Gus becomes angry with his family for not helping him more.
Yes. Uh,
How
good.
is he at the
I,
end of the
I,
story?
letter A.
Hmm?
Yes. Uh, becomes excited.
Hmm.
So he stopped worrying about his shadow.
That's right. Huh. The word gather means gather. Hmm. Thing means to break open, to come together, to split apart.
Mhm. To,
Gather. So there were many people gathered outside
to, to come to get
together.
there. To come
Yes,
to.
they're gathering. And you could do the same thing with objects. So you could gather toys, you could gather books, gather papers, make a group together. Awesome, excellent, nice, perfect. Hey, so we are going to look at a different thing for Groundhog's Day. So I have an activity for Groundhog's Day here. It shows the groundhog. So Groundhog's Day. Said this was on Groundhog's Day is February 2nd.
Mm,
The groundhog.
February 2nd is
Oh,
Groundhog Day.
trying to get it the right size. There.
nice.
See, there's the groundhog. He's sleeping. He needs to wake up. Wake up, groundhog. Oh, it's Groundhog Day. Wake up. Here it goes.
Groundhog, groundhog, what will you see? Groundhog, groundhog, please tell me. Groundhog, groundhog, what will you see? Groundhog, groundhog, please tell me.
So the groundhog wakes up. He comes out of the burrow, looks
Can see where
around.
is he going? Can see where is he going?
Yeah, he's looking outside right now. We're the next slide will show where he's going. So he's climbing out of his home. He's looking around. See? So this is up on the hill.
Mm,
So he's gonna look and oh, I see a shadow.
Groundhog sees his shadow today. Shadow today, shadow today. Groundhog sees his shadow today. 6 more weeks of winter.
But see if we can get the clouds. There they are. Now there's clouds. Like when it was snowing, there's clouds that blocks the sun. We don't see shadows because everything's a big shadow. So
No shadow does the groundhog see. Groundhog see, groundhog see. No shadow does the groundhog see. Spring is coming early.
Yep, so if the groundhog does not see his shadow, early spring. If the groundhog does see his shadow, 6 more weeks of winter. And the groundhog's name in the story was Gus, but the real groundhog that predicts the future, his name is Phil. His name is Punxsutawney Phil. Have you ever seen a groundhog?
Not yet.
No? Here, I'll show you a picture of Phil the groundhog. He's the one that predicts the weather. Let's see, let's find a good picture of him. That's an okay picture. All right, so here is Phil the groundhog. He's the groundhog that will predict the weather. So that is a groundhog. Yep, they wake him up and they, hey, Phil, come on out. And Phil tells them.
But I see only his head.
Oh, well, that's his whole thing. That's his head, his body, that's a foot, and a little teeny tail. So he's just like one big lump. So, here, let me find another let's see some other groundhogs so you can see what groundhogs usually look like. I think Phil might be a little, because he gets to eat lots of yummy food, so he might be a little bit fat for a groundhog compared to a groundhog out in nature. They live in prairies. So these are some groundhogs.
Where?
Right there.
Too small.
Too small? Here. You see it?
Yes.
Yep, there's the groundhog. And here's a groundhog with the little baby groundhogs. They like to sit on mom's back.
They look like baby pigs.
Like baby pigs? Yeah, they do kind of look like baby pigs. Except for they're more furry, right? They have fur.
Yes.
And they're smaller than a pig. Yeah, they're only like this big. It'd be a really small pig. This is the adult. The baby's like this big. Yeah. So, do you think, are there any groundhogs in your country?
I don't know. I have never seen the groundhog.
Yeah, I don't think so. Let's see. Groundhog map. Let's see. I think they're mostly in. Yep. Groundhogs are only in North America. Yeah, like here. See, this is where groundhogs live, in the purple area. So they're only in North America. So in the USA and Canada. So that's the only place you see a groundhog unless it's at a zoo. Sometimes you can see animals from other countries at the zoo. Do you like the zoo?
Yes.
What's your favorite zoo animal?
Lions.
Lions.
Snakes.
Oh, snakes? Do you like the snakes? Do you like the big snakes or small snakes?
Big snakes.
Oh no, the big snakes.
Pythons.
What was it? Pythons? You like pythons?
Yes.
Ooh. Did they have a python at the zoo?
Yes.
Ooh. I think I like tigers. Tigers are cool, and pandas. I like them.
I like tigers, lions, and pythons. Snakes.
Pythons. Oh, all have like sharp teeth. Animals with sharp teeth. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Have a good evening.